You can actually use your mobile phone to put in the application for the US Visa Lottery. You don't need to use a computer. Any good smartphone with good internet connection can be used to do that. All you need to do is to make sure that you have the pictures you are going to use for the application ready on the phone. If I worked on your picture, it is ready to be used. And so make sure it's there, and then follow this tutorial and then use your phone to put in your application. It's very easy and simple to do, not complicated. So watch the tutorial and follow. When you open your browser, you go to the website. That website is going to take you to this place. This is the website you need to take you this place, and then you scroll down to entry form and press begin entry. It will bring you here. You enter the code. In case you don't see the code, you can press the refresh button and it will refresh it for you. It is very, very important that you enter the code very well. If it is wrong, it will not open the application for you. So make sure you check it, and then if you don't see it, press that button there and it will refresh and give you a new code. When you enter it and you see that it is correct, then you press or you tap the submit button. That will open the application for you. This part is called the part 1. It's very important. The part 1 is going to take information about you. It's about you. And then they will ask you about other stuff. So make sure you enter the information correctly. The family name or your surname, and then your first name, or what people will call your English name. You enter it. If you have a middle name, put it. If you don't, take the no middle name. Select your gender. Go ahead and then do your date of birth. Make sure you look at it very well. The month of your date of birth, then the day, and then the year. Don't confuse it. It's very important. Otherwise, you are going to miss everything. Get it right. When you are done with the date, you enter the city you were born in. Make sure you check the one that is in your passport or your birth certificate. That's what you need to enter. And then you select the country. Your country. You select your country where you were born, not the country where you are living. The country you were born in. And you are applying based on the country you were born. So by default, it will select it for you. Then you select your photo, your passport picture. You select it from your phone. From your phone. I'm using mine as a sample. You select it, and then you continue. You put in your address. Put the address that you have. It could be street address or it could be post office address, whichever. Enter it in correctly. Provide all the necessary information there, and then you move on. If there is an information you don't have, just take no postal information, whatever it is, and then select your country. Select your country. Select your country, and then you go on, enter your phone number. When you are entering the phone number, it's very important you follow the coding very well. If you are in Ghana, +233, and then eliminate the 0. remove the zero, don't add the zero. Then your email address. Make sure you use an email address that is active, because they will be communicating with you over there. If you use a dead email address and you don't have access to it, it's going to be a problem for you. So use an email address that you have access to. And then your level of education. Make sure you select it right. Your marriage status. Are you married, not married? Are you single, divorced, widowed, separated? You pick the one that is appropriate for you. And then your number of children. If you don't have a child, you say 0. If you have a child, you put the number there, and then you click continue. After you click continue, it's going to help you. It's going to open a new page to show you what you entered. We call it derivatives. Because you said you have a child, you have one child, it has opened a place for you to enter that child's details. Make sure you enter the right information about your child. If you have a spouse, a husband or a wife, and you selected that, it will open a place for you to enter those information too. So make sure you enter it correctly. Once you enter all of the informations correctly, the date of birth, name, gender, you enter, it will ask you to also enter the place that the child was born and the country that the child was born in. Once you have entered all those information correctly, it's going to ask you to upload your child's photo. It should be ready on your phone to use. I use my photo as an example. This is just an example. So you tap the continue, and it will give you the summary of every information you have put in. Cross-check and make sure that everything is correct. Once everything is correct, you can then submit it. When you tap submit, it's going to process it and make sure that everything is there, and you will receive the confirmation that says success. Make sure you save this. Make sure you save the confirmation page. Save it, because you will need it. It has your name, the confirmation number, date of birth, and then the signature, digital signature. Save it. In case of anything, you will need this information to use. So in a nutshell, that is how to use your phone.